G'day everyone, look who I am with, and it has been a long time.
It has.
Grant from Four Wheeling in New South Wales, everyone. Last time we met, mate, was at the Drifter event at Gloucester.
It was.
In 2018.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been since I've seen
unreal.
Grant. We still send messages, and you know, I always see your comments on the channel and that, mate.
Yeah,
But
the
I just
feeds.
came over at the Camping with Mates event. Grant's here for that one. I just come over to say g'day. And he's just showed me a fantastic little item that he said, come over and see this, Buck. I reckon it's a good little bit of kit, and I do too. I'm going to hand over to Grant, and he's going to show it. Mate, you've got a video coming up, or it's already on your Four Wheeling in New South Wales, guys. Get on to Grant's channel, and he's got a cook up on this little thing. So if you want to see it, but I think it's worth, and that's why our little channels, why we do it, mate. We love showing, I know you do, little bits of camping gear that are good bits of kit, and it's good that you show other people out there, because someone out there might go, that's exactly what I'm after. And the reason it's so good, guys, is it's got more than one purpose. There's more than one way to cook with it. Mate, I'll hand over to you. I'll get behind the camera, get my rough head off, and give us a quick run through on this great little bit of kit here, eh? Righto, here we go.
Sure.
Rightio.
Yeah, so what it is, Buck, it's put out by a company called Daymo. They're up, coincidentally, they're up the coast here, up at Lake Macquarie. Yeah. Little Aussie family-owned company. And I bumped into them at the caravan show about a month ago and really liked what they have on offer for people that are into their cooking. I know you love doing different styles.
Absolutely,
of cooking.
mate, yeah.
So it's basically, comes in a kit, really good sturdy carry bag, little cover for if you want to slide it into the shelving pantry on your caravan, etc. But what it is, it's like a standard fry pan, which you can use for obviously frying up, you know, bacon and eggs, all that sort of thing. Steak, does a really good steak, but really good quality fry pan. But they've evolved it to include a steamer. So if you're into steaming things like fish, veggies, you can do a lot of
the old dim sims and stuff, yeah,
like sort of Asian type foods where they do a lot of steaming. So it comes with a steaming rack as well. You got the good quality glass lid, so if you do want to have, obviously if you're cooking inside, say, a caravan, you don't want fat and everything shooting out all over the place. You've got the lid to go on there as well. But then what's really cool is essentially like this little, it's like a little Weber Cube barbecue that you can put the hood on. You can control your vents for obviously heat, and you can essentially do, like I did a curry last night for about an hour and a half, like a slow cooker. Yeah. So I had gas going. It was a little bit difficult here with the wind, but I put a shield up and I managed to cook a really good curry beef, Thai Massima curry beef. So once that lid goes on, turn your heat down and you've essentially got like a slow cooker. And you can use it on standard gas, you can use it on electric or induction cooking as well. So a few different ways. I'm not sure if, I'm going to try it, but we're saying with some heat beads, even just some charcoal heat beads down nice and low with a bit of a gap with a trivet, or say like on a fire pit where you've got a grill over the top, so you can just keep that up off the heat source. Yeah. But I reckon, things like lamb shanks, any of that sort of slow cooked meat where you just want it to fall off the bone, it's fantastic.
Well, as soon as you see the Weber kettle type lid, you know that slow cooking comes into it there. So it's just fantastic. I love the steaming function, mate. Yeah, it's being able to fry something and then steam as well. Steaming's a really good way to cook. A quick, easy way to cook when you're out bush. Brilliant bit idea. Of water in the bottom, some veggies or dim sims on the top for a quick feed, and mate.
There's plenty of room on it too. They do have a page. Their website's got a page with a few recipes. There's about half a dozen recipes, and they're trying to add more to it. But they've showed a few things on there where you can steam. And I'm actually going to do tonight. I've got a steak in the fridge. I was talking to Damien last week, and he was saying with a steak, the secret to it is you put the lid on, a little bit of oil in there, close the vent most of the way over, and then once you start to get that oil smoking, you know the heat's right, take it off, a minute or two each side, and you're done. Perfect steak. So I'm looking forward to giving that a try out tonight. So
comes with the bags, the protective bags, some silicone hand, all that type of stuff, mate. Little tongs.
So you've got obviously the thick carry bag. So if you do want to move it around your campsite, or depending on where you're using it, you've got the good carry handle carry bag, I should say. There's a little protective sleeve bag as well, so that you can keep it stored in your caravan.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, the idea behind the handles Damien came up with, because you can transfer this once you've cooked in it or got your meal going, you can actually transfer that off gas into like a normal oven as well, like an electric oven. And the idea of the little silicone handles is they just slot on the sides, and that way you can move it around without burning your fingers. So if you want to transfer it.
What a great, if you don't have oven mitts or something, you've got the little silicone things there to protect.
And it does come with, the kit comes with tongs. There is a little silicone spatula as well, which is in the car.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Damien about the grooves in there, and what he was saying he's coming up with, and he's going to send me one down when they get them. Some people might worry about how you clean that out. He's actually got, it's so clever, it's basically like a normal spatula, but without the end section. So it's like a silicone fork.
Yeah.
So when you tip that up to get all that nice juice and gravy and everything out, it'll literally fit the groove. So you can scrape it out.
Nice, yeah.
So yeah, he's always sort of thinking of, different things and modifying it. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's a fantastic bit of gear. And I said the curry last night, I cooked way too much and ate too much of it.
Yeah. Don't tell Roz, mate, but I think I might have to get one.
Yeah, I reckon.
It's a good bit of kit. And I still think maybe get it on a trivet over some charcoal for a slow cook with that little Weber type thing. I reckon that'd work a treat, mate. Yeah. But I just love the fact, if you got some frozen dim sims or something in your freezer, or if you've got a freezer, and they just quick and easy to
bung it on,
and you can cook over gas, induction. Just a really
very versatile.
Yeah, and there's a little kettle that the company's got as well, which reminds me of the Kelly kettle. Very similar thing. Just a look at that one, mate.
This is what actually caught my eye when I saw it at the caravan show at the Hawkesbury there. I wandered over to look at this and then got chatting to him about the oven. I have got a video on this coming as well.
Yeah, okay, mate.
But essentially it's just something that I hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
But I really like the idea. Now it is black because I have used it, but yeah, it's got this little collar.
Yep.
You set that on the ground. I would have done a video of it here, but obviously we can't have fires on the grass, so normally that goes on the ground. Put some sticks or firelighters, whatever your heat source is, and then the kettle sits down in there, and as it boils you drop sticks down the top. It's got a hole right through the middle.
Same as the Kelly kettle. Yeah, they work brilliantly, mate.
It's unreal. I filled it up, I think it holds about a litre, and I filled it up fully just to see how long it'd take, and honestly it was as quick as like a standard jet boil type thing. And that's the thing when you're camping, like here for instance, 4 days of relaxing, I'm not wanting it, I don't need my coffee straight away. I'm happy you got your fire going, you get up to make breakfast, put that on, it just does its thing in the background. As I said, it's like a twin-walled thermos.
Yeah.
So because
like a donut sort of type thing, yeah.
Because the water's inside that cavity, it boils quite quickly for the size of it. But yeah, I just think it's a really cool little idea.
Yeah, same principle as the Kelly kettle. Actually, I call my Kelly kettle Reg Junior because my boss in the army had the original Reg made out of steel. That looks like the son of Reg Junior, mate. That's an even smaller one. So it's even more compact than the Kelly kettle. So Daymo, the Daymo kettle. Daymo. So what the website, mate, is it daymo.com.au?
Yeah, daymo.com.au. So.
Daymo, guys. Yeah. It's after Damien's the owner, mate. Damien. Obviously, is he?
Yep. Yeah, he was a chemist by trade and did a lot of touring, and along the travelling, they wanted to come up with an idea. His wife Lynn wanted to get more of a camp oven sort of situation where they could do that sort of thing. So it evolved from a fry pan on a little LP gas bottle and cake tin upside down like the lid, and then it sort of progressed from that, and then the steamer came into it. And
the steamer, and then the Weber kettle style lid, mate, for slow cooking. I tell you what, I think I'm getting one. I think you sold it, mate. I
shouldn't have showed you.
No, you shouldn't have sold me. So if Roz gets up me, I'm going to direct her directly to you.
Blame me.
Yeah. Anyway, mate, bloody good to see you again. Thanks for showing us through that. You've got a good setup here.
Yeah. And last time we saw you, we had the little Suzuki Vitara. So
that's right, mate. Yeah, you've got a good setup there. The canopy there and all your stuff. It's fantastic.
Done myself. Did all my own wiring and little drawer there for me coffee. Yeah, coffee stuff and bits and pieces. You can slide that right out and get in there for the heat shield and all that sort of thing as well. And fridge slide. So it's a progression over time of
How good are those Camp Masters, mate, from Kmart?
Brilliant.
Like, do the same job as a
brilliant.
jet boil, and they're about a quarter of the price.
Yeah,
you know, $60-something at Kmart. They are brilliant. Yeah, I rate mine. I've actually, my jet boil's in the shed. I don't even use it. I use that now because it's actually holds more water than the jet boil I've got, which is fantastic. So
I did a video on that a couple of years ago when I first bought it, and the number of people that said they didn't like that, they didn't know that they were around. They went and bought one. They're faultless. I actually picked one up only a couple of weeks ago. We went to a Rotary fete or Lions Club fete, and they had a bunch of, I don't know if it's donated, but they had Aldi canvas bags there. And they caught my eye, and I wandered over, and I actually saw just the top of the box sticking up in a milk crate behind their desk. And I said, "Lady, what's that down there?" "It's got Adventure Ridge," and she pulled it out. And it was one of those brand spanking new, complete Adventure Ridge brand, Aldi's own brand. I said, "What's that worth?" She said, $2. I said, "Are you serious?" The little piezo lighter hadn't even been installed on it. It was brand spanking new. She said $2. I said, "I'll give you $5. It's going to a good cause," and I couldn't get it in the car quick enough.
Oh, wow, yeah.
If that one dies, I've got a backup.
Those piezo igniters, mate, they're hit and miss, and they're useless. Mate, I've just spotted something while I've been talking to you. There's a stubby cooler over there, and it's got a real rough head on it. That is one of the originals from a long time ago. Have a look at that.
That's my go-to, mate.
He's got a rough head, that bloke, I'll tell you.
I wouldn't buy a used car from him. And Rafa, little Rafa.
There's Rafa, he's down there.
He's sitting down there.
He said, "G'day, everyone." He said, "I've been listening in."
I sent you a photo a couple of weeks back. We were out somewhere and a fella walked past with a dog, and I reckon...
Yes, it did, mate. I saw that.
I think Rafa's parents might have been doing a bit of that swinging 60s thing, because it was like his twin.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's me go-to, mate. I've got a couple up there. I've got... I bumped into Nas from Nas Time.
Yeah, Nas Time Adventures,
in Victoria, so he gave me one as well. And
oh, nice, mate. Yeah, they're a good bunch, this community. It's good to see you out here, mate. They're like actually being part of this community, and that I know the other ones have been a long way away for you, but you've got to this one, so it's bloody, it's fantastic.
It's not bad. Like, it's a couple of hours from home, and my wife Mandy, her cousin lives at Morisset. So she said to me, I'll come up with you for the 4 days, and I went, okay. And then she said, "You can drop me at Melissa's on the way." I said, "You're beauty." so she's with a cousin for 4 days, so I'll pick her up tomorrow on the way home. But
this is a really good. You've got a really good setup on your Navara here, mate. You're on the swag on a stretcher over there with the walls. I know the wind plays havoc with that. You got the bloody Snow Peak fire pit over, and it is the original Snow Peak, mate, because it's on the or isn't it?
No,
or is it a Drifter one?
That's a Drifter.
Okay, sorry, I saw the platform there.
Yeah, they're all
because only Drifter and Snow Peak have that platform.
Yeah, right.
I don't think any of the other companies have the. So that's the Drifter one, righto?
Yeah, keep it up off the grass.
Pop-up bin.
I've got a bit of wood under there. I work for a timber company, so often we get offcuts, some really good quality hardwood, and I've got some other firewood there as well, which I haven't burnt through.
Little chopping block down here.
Yeah, little block, mate. That there. I'll just show you that quickly, because I know you love your bits and pieces. That there, and sentimental, like this goes everywhere with me. My old man knocked that up.
Wow.
What do you reckon that's made from, mate?
I have no idea, mate. Railway sleeper?
That is a railway sleeper pin.
A pin, right.
Yeah, like the nails
they used
to hammer in, so it's normally pointed. But the old boy, he's handy with everything, but he made up a big blacksmith press for hammer, hammering points on bobcats and all that sort of thing. And yeah, that's an old railway sleeper pin or nail that he flattened out and tempered and everything. And
oh, mate, you
can shave with it. It's that sharp.
It's a beauty. Oh, geez, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
So I love that. That tucks away inside the box, and that goes everywhere. And it's fantastic. Like cutting up just little kindling bits to start.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's as sharp as buggery. You know, you can.
Yeah.
And that's good hardwood. So that goes everywhere, and use that. Cut up a heap of stuff last night.
Just a little light, one of the gas lights. I mean,
old school.
I know, but they work, mate, and they do the trick, don't they?
And that's what it's all about. I've always, even with my channel, I constantly say that it doesn't matter what vehicle you own or don't own. You've just got to get out and camp. Like mental health it's like a refresh. You camp for a day and it feels like you've had a week off holidays. Like genuinely, it is the best thing. Well
said, mate. Absolutely. And I know there's a lot of boys out there. Pete from WA Camping, mate, and Matty from West Australian Off Road and all that. They are banging on about this mental health. There's nothing better than camping and just taking the stress. You know, I'm lucky, mate. I'm retired now, but there's a lot of you guys still working. You have the stresses, the paying mortgages and bills and all that stuff, mate. But when you come out here, it just takes your mind off a lot of the shit that's going on in this world at the moment.
That's what people say. What are you going to do for 4 days? I said, sit down.
Yeah.
Campfire and sit, you know.
That's what it's all about, mate.
Mates, and that's, I said, like you can spend a lot of money on a big setup and all the latest gear, but as long as you're getting out and enjoying it, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know? So I've kept this as basic as I can, and
but it's a great setup, mate. You've got everything you need here.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fridge and cooking, that's all you really need.
So. All right, mate, thank you so much for that. It's been bloody good to see you again.
My pleasure, yeah, it was great.
All right, and everyone, get on and subscribe to the channel, Four Wheeling in New South Wales. I'll put the link up.
Thanks.
Good on you, mate. See you.
No worries.